Hi, and welcome to Chronicles of a Student Midwife. My name is Victoria, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and do not forget to subscribe. Do you want good grades? Do you want to do better in your classes? Or do you just want to improve your overall intelligence? Today, I'll be sharing with you something that has helped me to improve my grades and to do better in school. And not just school, in everything. It's helped me to just be a better person in general. Throughout my life, I've always been an okay student. I passed my classes and I went to the next class and the next class. But I knew that I always wanted to do better in my classes, especially with my grades. But it never happened really. I was more an okay student, an average student, and I knew that if I put in just more work into it, I could do better. At the end of the school year, there will be like gifts and rewards given to students that are that were the best in each of the classes. And I know when I will see that, I will be like, I want to do better next school year. And when the next school year comes around, guess what? I am there starting to review my classes each day, and about 1 to 2 weeks after the resumption, I would stop. And I don't know why, I would just stop. I would lose the energy or the forward. When I came to college, I knew I wanted to do better in my classes, because this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to study. And prior to coming to college, I went to Bible and health school, and there I learned how to study the Bible. I have developed a habit of studying the Bible in the mornings, every day, and sometimes in the evening. I studied the Bible mostly in the morning, and in the evening I would read something of spiritual, like a spiritual book. One of my favorites is books by Ellen G. White. And sometimes I would just pray. It would be a long day and I would just pray and just talk to God. But then I saw that when I came to college, it was of course more than high school. It was more work. In the college I went to, you're required to work every day. At least 5 days a week. So it's not just classes, you have work. So you work 4 hours each day, and depending on where you're working, sometimes you have to work more hours. And so here was I, classes and work, and we had lots of homeworks, and there were projects to do and just a lot of things to do. But then I saw that when I would spend time with God in the morning, when I would study the Bible, that the principles of studying the Bible is actually helping me in my other classes. What do I mean by that? I did my classes work to fit into place. In my first year of college, I got all A's, and this is not, I don't see this as an achievement that I made. I see this as something that God helped me with, that it was my effort plus his effort and his help, and I was really thankful. And in my 3 years of college, 4, I got A's and B's. A big thing that helped me was really studying the Bible. Studying the Bible helped me just focus more on my other classes. And I don't know how, this is very personal to me, and I know that this works. And there's actually a quotation from one of my favorite books that I would like to read. The highest source of wisdom, and that's God, right? The highest source of wisdom, the Word of God. And sometimes we think that the Bible is boring. It was to me before, before I really learned how to study the Bible and how to, see how it applies to me today. With the Bible, I mean, our minds, it's like it's being translated to things that we don't see every day, to good things, to good principles, to heavenly things. And this builds us, this helps us to not only pass our classes, whatever, and have supernatural help from God, but also it helps us to be better people. See you next time. God bless.
They're noblest. They're noblest.
And here comes the cat. Hi, kitty. Do you want to see the cat? Oh, our cat is in heat.